Dr. Susan Maples is here, dentist, and she practices in Holt and rarely practices around the country because you go around speaking about issues like heart health related to teeth, which would surprise people as we talk about here, exercise and not eating too much sugar and sweet. Easily you think of sugar and sweet when you think of teeth, but you don't think of the heart. You should, though, right?
Interesting, yes. I don't think it's that big a surprise to people anymore, but heart disease and periodontal disease are somehow related. We are noticing now that the bacteria from gum disease actually might be the biggest contributor to heart attack and stroke that there is.
No kidding.
Yeah.
The plaque?
Pretty wild. Yes. And by the time we demonstrate gum disease, we have it in our mouth, it's already created chronic systemic inflammation, which lights up our blood vessels and makes them more penetrable to bacteria, and the bacteria can actually invade the vessels.
So when people are of a mind to put off a cleaning or put off going to the dentist, maybe because their budget problems, maybe they don't have insurance, or maybe they just don't like going because it's kind of uncomfortable, they should think twice about that.
Well, it's interesting. I don't know that the evidence is there that cleaning actually prevents gum disease. It is somewhat preventive, but there are lots of factors that contribute to that. Right now, we're noticing, well, I've noticed in 29 years that the American public has obviously gotten sicker, fatter, more addicted, more dependent on medications, and more diseased in lots and lots of ways. We are in a perfect position in dentistry to be in these regular preventive 6-month relationships, and we're really being called forward to do all kinds of systemic health screening, not just for periodontal disease, but for instance, esophageal reflux and obstructive sleep apnea, sleep disorders in children, diabetes. So we're really, they're saying that we're going to be able to detect 122 diseases in the mouth, and I think we're almost there, really.
And ultimately, an exam and a cleaning, it's not that expensive anyway, is it?
No. For the kinds of things that we do preventatively, in terms of all of systemic health, it's not. What we also notice is that we've been busy filling teeth when cavities are on the rise like crazy because of all the sugar that we're eating. There's sugar in 80% of the food on the shelves, and we really need to be addressing the cause of that. I feel like we're sort of standing in the river pulling out dead bodies when the bodies are falling in way upstream.
Or filling potholes when we need full road construction.
Yes,
I guess
we need to get to the root cause, and a lot of what we're doing is trying to address that. So the cleaning itself is not as big a deal as being able to step back and take a look at all of these diseases. Yes, the exam and preventive measures.
You get your nails done and you get your hair done. Why wouldn't you twice a year go get your teeth looked at? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yes.
But some people have an aversion to it because it makes them nervous. Did you really write a story about the link between dental care and erectile dysfunction? Is there a link?
Yes, there is.
How can that be?
Periodontal disease, once again, creating chronic systemic inflammation is a vascular issue.
Tony, are you making a drilling joke? Is that what you're up to there? Or does it need to be unspoken?
I'm just going to leave it.
So what happened? What happens?
I write this article in the Healthy and Fit magazine monthly for the last 5 or 6 years, and I like stirring the pot a little bit. It gets people's attention away from just teeth, knowing that there are these links. And it was interesting you sent me that article on red wine related to cavities, and they were talking about the biofilm, the bacterial layer that carries these bacteria, the protein layer that carries the bacteria being influenced by red wine. They mentioned Fusobacterium nucleatum, one of the most dangerous bugs for periodontal disease too, so I wondered if it was related to that. But
I always thought red wine was bad for teeth because it stains, and certainly in a whitening situation.
Well, and I understand people get worried about the staining, so they brush their teeth right after, and it's so acidic that it's probably not a good idea to brush your teeth right after red wine.
These are the things you would think, but you wouldn't learn unless you go see you. How do people find your web address?
Oh, it's drsusanmaples.com.
Simple as that.
Yes.
We'll have that on our website, too, mibigshow.com, drsusanmaples.com. Please